Hi, I'm Ed Sobey with Kids Invent. This week we're having students build catapults. They will love this. Just the idea of flinging a ping pong ball across the room will get them excited. You can tie in other subjects to this if you have the freedom within your curriculum. It's wonderful to tie in history and other things. We usually do that, but if not, just enjoy the building of catapults. We use the milk cartons, the juice cartons, because they're very handy. Cereal boxes also work well. What we really need is a structure that we can poke some holes in, and through those holes we will put an axle, and the axle will slide in through this wheel. Also into the wheel we have the throwing arm and a cup for holding the ball that we'll throw. So once we have the carton cut, we can assemble the parts pretty quickly. There we've got the catapult, and now we just have to add the rubber band, and I've made a very small hole here. We can pass the rubber band up through there. I didn't make the hole quite large enough, so we'll enlarge that hole. And to stop the rubber band from coming back through there, we'll put in a very short piece of dowel, a stopper, or a toggle, and now we can loop this around the throwing arm. We're going to have to wrap that around a couple times to hold it in place. Pull the throwing arm back and release it. So at this point there are two issues. One is keeping that rubber band wrapped around the throwing arm at exactly the right place. The other is stopping the forward motion of the throwing arm. If we let it go this far forward, it's going to toss the ball straight down in front of us. If we stop it way over here, the ball's going to go way up and not very far. So students have to figure out how far they want the throwing arm to move, and then they have to figure out a way of getting it to stop. And the way of getting it to stop is to poke some holes in the milk carton and slide another dowel in, and then they can poke any number of different holes, pairs of holes, so they can position that stopper to stop the arm, and with that they can achieve different distances. So the first challenge is to get your ping pong ball as far as possible. They can measure the distance, and then they can make some adjustments and try it again. And then a more difficult, more interesting problem is to be able to calibrate it so they can get any distance they want to by rearranging the position of this stopper bar inside their catapult. In either case, kids will have a great time building their catapult and testing it and flinging balls across the classroom. So I hope you enjoy it. Have fun with catapults.